It's that time of year again. That time where you create a highlight reel reflecting back on the past year. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a highlight reel.
Hi, I'm Wonderful Ida, an educational video producer based in Vancouver, Canada.
So for this one, we're going to use both photos and videos. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through my phone, I'm going to go through my album, and I'm going to start selecting the photos I want to include. So let's say I want to create an end-year reel for work, and I want to have all my behind-the-scenes footage from it. So just scroll through all your photos and figure out what you're going to use. Okay, so I went through and I selected a bunch of behind the scenes photos and videos of me working. And now I'm going to press this box with the arrow pointing up and it's gonna say add to album. So I'm gonna click on new album. So you can see I have 8 photos and 21 videos. And I'm gonna name it end of year reel. I think you're red. There we go. Now, I'm gonna go back over into Instagram and I have a couple ways of approaching this. I can either use a template and create my reel from that, or I can start from scratch. There are advantages and disadvantages to both. The advantage of using a template is that it could be really quick for you to put together your reel. However, it's a little glitchy still and it might not work and you're gonna have to get really frustrated and start from the beginning because it's going to not work. But it could work, so you could do it that way, or you can start from scratch. By starting from scratch, you are going to have to edit it yourself, so it's gonna be a lot more work, but you don't risk losing your entire reel. So you get to make your choice. So we're gonna start by using a template. So to access templates, you're gonna go into Instagram Reels and you're gonna click on that camera. And then on the bottom, you're gonna see Reel and then Templates. So just swipe over to Templates and then you can start swiping through your templates and then pick one you like. I like this one, so you use this one. So with the template, you're very limited to the amount of clips that are used in the template. You can't add more clips and you can adjust which part of your video is going to show in that clip. However, when you do that, that's when the glitchiness starts. So let's see if we can do this. So start by pressing that plus button and select the clips. So you see when I press plus, it's gonna take me right to my recent. So this is all my screen recordings for all the YouTube videos I'm filming today. Instead, I wanna switch it to that album that I wanna use. And so now I can start adding clips. So here's one, here's a photo. But you see, I'm very limited to the amount of clips to use, and they're gonna automatically cut them at that length. So say I selected all these and I'm like, wait, no. It's gone gray, that means I've made all my choices, but I haven't yet selected the ones I want to use. So what I can do is I can click on any of the clips and remove that clip. So let's say we remove a couple, and then that gives you room to add more. So let's add this one maybe. I really like this one. I got one more. Which one? This one. Okay, so I got my 7. We're gonna press next. It's gonna take a while for it to process, but it's gonna process it and turn it into a reel for you. So you can see, that didn't fully work. And these 2 shots are very similar. So let's say I want to replace one of these. So just click on the one that you want to replace and then click on replace media. Let's maybe replace it with this one. Okay, so in some of these shots, it's not quite yet at that point in the video that I want to share. So to adjust that, I'm just going to click on the clip and then I can adjust where it's going to show. It doesn't always show it in the preview, which sucks, and it means it's just loading longer. So I'm just going to guess that this is the part I want it at, and I'm gonna press done. And then so I'm gonna have to wait for it to show that part. And then I wanna adjust this one too. Oh, maybe like here. Let's see if that's gonna work. Ooh, that actually worked. So there you go. So I have all my photos and videos quickly put into a reel. And now I can just go next. And once I push next, this allows me to save it. So I can push that arrow down. It's gonna save it without the audio. It's only gonna allow you to save with the music once you publish the reel. However, when you publish it and save it, it is going to have a watermark in there that's gonna show your Instagram handle and the name of the song that you used. I like to save it beforehand just so I have a backup in case anything glitches. And then I can add any effects. If I want to add an effect to the overall video, I'm going to click here and then just select the effect I want. It's going to allow me to pick from many effects. Aesthetic mainly means it's going to change like the colors and the look of the filter. And then special effects is going to add something to it. It usually doesn't add anything unless you're showing a face. Then it can add something to a face, so you can see this one's actually making a... This is gonna be the creepiest end of year reel. So say I change my mind on that filter, I can just go back in there and click on that and it's gonna take it away. I can also access saved effects by clicking here. As you can tell, you can go through a whole rabbit hole of this and make some interesting, maybe not the best, but just some interesting content. There we go. This is an easy one to add. And so next, and I can either save my reel as a draft so I can post it later or share it and post it now. Now I'm gonna try to create the reel but starting from scratch. So I'm gonna go into my plus sign, I'm gonna go into Instagram Reels, start a new video, and I'm gonna start by picking a song. So I'm gonna select audio and then I'm gonna pick a song. You can preview the song by pressing the play button. Sure, let's use this one. And now when you're adding your clips, you're just gonna swipe up and you're gonna change your folder to that end of year reel folder. And then you can use the white indicators at the beginning and the end to trim it. When you're cutting it to the song, you're paying attention to the beat of the song. If it's a fast song, you can add more cuts so the clips are gonna be shorter. However, if it's a slow song, you want the clips to be longer because then it matches the tempo of the slower song. So this is a slower song, so I can make this a little bit longer if I want. And we're just gonna go through your clips and keep adding them. When you add photos, unfortunately, you don't really have much control over photos anymore. You can't zoom in and out. You can't really play around with your photo. It's gonna add your photo as is. All you can do is adjust the length of time your photo is gonna be in there for. So I'm just gonna swipe up. Let's add this one. Oh, let's do the dancing. There we go. And then once you have all your clips added, the same thing applies. You can add the save your video. You can add the filter to the entire of the video if you want to create a more authentic look for it. And there you have it. Now you know how to create your end of year reel. Your YouTube channel is going to help you drive more traffic to your offers and help you sell more. I've created a YouTube action plan to show you exactly how to set up your YouTube channel in less than an hour. Download my YouTube action plan now. And remember, messy action is always better than no action. Till next time, peace.